Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to Adult People.
Hello. Alright.
Let me make sure it's my good side.
Ah,
Hi, people. Hello. Thank you. Round of applause.
so this is the first time that we're sitting in the same
Hey, my G. Hoppa.
as in.
Oh, my God.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
It's been amazing.
It's
Wow, we've been maintaining an online friendship,
nice.
online sisterhood. My God. This is the part where you insert our reunion.
Actually. How are you? Really? Your possessive is on me. I say, possessive is look at your cheeks and you're becoming fat. I'm like, can you just get lost? Are you taller? I'm shorter. How are you? How are in the name of Joy! Say I should do video. I've done video for you. How are you? My God. Thank you. Thank you. You did the video. I quarreled with the driver. I'm like, was it bullshit?
Okay, welcome back.
Yes.
Yeah, so welcome back to Adulting Co or the Adulting Company. If this is your first time seeing us, you're welcome. You're looking for a home church.
Your search has come to an end.
Yeah, but if you're looking for wholesome content to watch, I was having a conversation with somebody about everything I do. There's a point to everything I do, and there's a reason for everything I do, even entertainment. But I understand that for something you do will have no point. But I'm like, there's always a motive behind everything. You think before you act. So technically, there's always a reason for you to do something. So whatever your reason is for subscribing to this channel, maybe you saw a fine girl or
Not see that coming.
good content, or you saw adulting and adulting has been both passing you, or you're like cruising and wondering why people are talking so much about adulting. Yeah, please subscribe, and if you're a subscriber already, that's the best.
Much
Yeah.
love.
So this is our first video sitting
In the same room. We've been doing everything on Zoom. I know how Zoom be cutting audio. So like you're speaking and then like the other person, like we had to like make a lot of effort to ensure that we're not speaking at the same time because Zoom picks one person's voice over the other and then at the end of the day you don't hear what someone is saying. But yes, glad to be
There was one
here.
episode we had that my earrings were talking to
Yes! That was the episode with Angela.
That's crazy.
Ooh, this is you probably want to
I'm
watch
looking
this.
at
Yeah.
as
Decided to ditch this area. Yes. So what are we talking about today?
my favorite topic.
Yeah.
Funny thing is that I wanted to rant about this on my status, and Peace also wanted to rant about it. So she's like, "Oh, let's just do a video about this," and it's about snobs.
Yeah.
One thing we've noticed in our time, no shade to anybody, but I think coming back to Nigeria and interacting with people, let's just say Nigerians can be a bit snobbish, like especially you young people. You young people, let me sound like our parents. You people,
You people, this generation, this your generation.
you're not
But like, so we went for a Christian event recently, and so you know how you obviously like you generally be meeting people that you've never met before, and yeah, let's just say I was like, y'all really do need to grow up because like for one, you're Christian, and then two, I feel like attitude doesn't look good on anybody, but it looks especially disgusting on guys. Like the girls, I can't stand girls who are snobs. So like those ones, automatically I just chew them out of my space completely. But you see guys that have attitude, cannot deal. And you know the funny thing is like I've gone to a number of churches and it's the same thing across board. They're all feeling like the hottest cake eater, especially the ones that have now listened to plenty message and they know small Bible. Ha God. I'm like, fam, no, no, sorry, you can't be doing this. So I'm not coming to rant on my videos and I was going to be like, honestly, you need to grow up because I feel like snobbishness is immaturity. Like, yeah, I don't care how much of an introvert you are.
This is this. Hey, please.
Because people be like, because snobbishness is not a personality trait. Let me just say it now. Snobbishness is not a personality trait. Being nice is not a personality trait. Regardless of whether you're intro, extro, whatever, ambi, you can still be a good person. So like, and then people be like, it's my resting face. Yeah, train that your resting face because imagine if Jesus had the kind of face you have. Just yeah, I'm not trying to shade anybody, but like for me, it's actually quite annoying because like it just puts me off. Like I think it's a major turn off for me. Like the moment I see attitude, I'm like,
And sometimes they're looking at it like, okay, see, there's never enough reason to give bad attitude. But if there is a reason, I'm sorry, you've never met me before, I've never met you before. Why is it that you're carrying your shoulders like? And another thing, let's talk about this here. All you people use wig and makeup. Coming down. They're coming down. Because I think sometimes they will look at you and then they'll size you up, and based on that they're going to give you attitude. Or maybe you're not talking to their group of people, they're going to give you attitude. I'm sorry, but
that's another thing. It's the fact that I feel like if you're nice only to people that you know, then you're technically not a nice person. Because the true test of your character is in the people that probably are not significant or people who don't have value. Because you know how like in Nigeria they always say, be nice to this person, you don't know where you meet them in the future. Well, you don't necessarily need to meet them in the future. Just be a good person, right? So, like, if the only time that people know you as a good person is when you're with your circle of people, and then if I'm not part of your circle, yes, so I have to enter your circle to now be treated nicely. I stay outside the circle. I people don't like circles. Like people who know me from uni know that I do not have one group of friends. Like there are people I was with a lot of the times, but even the people in the group they used to complain that I knew too many people. But I don't like to be clicked. I don't like that thing.
Because
It's
it
so nice.
gives off sometimes there's now before I even go there, let's talk about this whole I'm an introvert, so I'm snobbish. See, I'm not claiming to be an introvert. Understand? Let's say the other day a friend of mine sent me this personality. He wanted to find out which that 16 he wanted to find out what I am. So I feel like over the years I've gone from that thinking I'm an extrovert to like I'm not an introvert, but then I call myself an antisocial extrovert, right? Yes, I call myself antisocial, and
Sorry, interesting that you say that because I probably classify myself as a social introvert.
hmm. So even if I don't have the right to talk, Madam here, she's the introvert. But I feel like sometimes I don't necessarily even feel like socializing. I remember one time I was going to a new church. I was going to be first timer. And honestly, as I was in the cab, I was feeling a bit stressed. Like I was feeling awkward. Part of the reason I don't like going to the market, apart from the fact that I have to walk and stand, is the fact that I have to talk to people. And if I now say market, people will now start thinking that I'm looking down on people. No, I don't like new places because
I feel like even in the supermarket,
in the
she does the same thing in the
I don't want to go and buy popcorn from the place because
you want to talk.
I don't want to talk to the person.
And the reason why is because like they're already so saucy. So like that thing where like okay fine, I've never been here before. The least you can do is make me feel comfortable. Like I think a lot of times our attitude towards people stems from a place of lack of understanding of what it feels like to be in their shoes. So like if for example I was working as a cashier or working behind the counter anywhere, I would be conscious of the fact that people coming here are probably going to feel uncomfortable. And so I should not treat them in a way that makes them more uncomfortable than they already feel. So it's just that, hi, how are you? How can I help you? Not the one that you go to the counter and then the lady looks at you like this.
Can you please help me put it on this? And then now you now come and add sorry please and be rude. Sorry please is not polite. Sorry, please.
And then they look at you and they're like, "Please, what do you want?" I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
So like that consciousness of, okay, I know what it feels like to not be sure of myself. And this goes everywhere, offices, churches. We need to do better, fam. Like, be more conscious of other people and don't make it about yourself. Because at the end of the day now, it's like, oh, I'm a nice person who ignore my face. No. If an Instagram seller is telling you that we have good products, ignore the ugly packaging. You said, shape you will run. You get. So it's the same way, like the whole concept of packaging is not just put wig. Do see, we're not trying to shade it, but I mean
Yeah, I want
the
to
general sense. The general sense is just like, okay, anybody that has like, oh my, if I came at you with all back and a skirt, you would judge me low key, right? So like the idea of being packaged is like a nice bone straight wig
and
and
the moment
rich anti clothes.
the
And
moment
so
you have 5K Instagram followers, yeah, you're better than all of us.
it's like we're doing many topics on this one episode. But like at the end of the day, what I was trying to say is that if your packaging is only in terms of your dressing and you're not conscious of the aura or the vibe. Because, I don't like to use vibe. I'm sorry, I don't like to use that word because it has a whole new connotation. But if you're not conscious of how your the impression that you're leaving on other people, some of us are not likely to make the effort to get past the first impression. I don't like snobs. You see, I can deal with any other kind of person, but the snobbish one, I'll observe. I may talk to you, but I will not go out of my way to do it just because I feel like, what I feel like. You know, they carry our this thing on our head. It's not like that. You don't. No. Yeah. So maturity is when you have become mature, you can't be a snob because you always know the difference between. I think people always make this when they're like, "Oh, it's my resting face and it's my personality and I'm shy." There's a difference between a snob and a shy person or an introvert. I can tell the difference. Like you can see the person that is genuinely shy, and you can see the
Because
one.
like if you see somebody walking on the road and maybe their face just looks very straight and serious, you're not going to just tag them.
Yeah.
But if you go through their social media and it's like attitude all the way, or you say, "Oh hello," and the kind of response they give you is like, "Hi."
Yes. Until you now say that, oh, this person is my friend. They're like, oh, that's corruption right there. Like that is literally corruption. Because the same, I mean, the same thing like government office.
You
Who
must
do you
not
know? Who do you know? It's literally corruption. Like who do you know is when they now decide how they want to treat you. So far, please try and not be smart.
Because you're putting people in very uncomfortable situations.
Yeah.
Especially as I said, like if you're in a new place and people are doing that kind of attitude. I have decided not to go to a particular church. Not because I'm going for people who like attend, can visit.
Yeah.
But like I'm not going for people, but church is supposed to be family, right? And
Yeah.
if in the initial, in the onset, I'm feeling so, I'm sorry, and it's also not by hi, oh my god,
Because then there's the fake
there's
one
enough fakeness on
again.
top of it, and that's also a problem because there's fake snob or something
Like
like
it's
that.
not that fake.
Do you get so like you're just giving off this, you're making somebody uncomfortable, you're making them like it's already anxiety inducing enough to be in a new place.
Yeah.
And then now everybody is just in their if you see somebody that you like they're five friends, right? You all know each other. A new person comes and you all don't even make an effort to even try and like break out.
And you know the one that's funny is the ones where they're not looking at you. Maybe they actually want to talk to you, but then they're not looking. I'm like,
Yeah, because I was telling somebody, me, I'm used to like you go to a place and you leave and you might never see those people again in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years because fam, just they move around. So if you I want to talk to you, you want to talk to me, why are we
Why are we
for me? Why
forming?
not five?
Where are we alleged?
Why
It's
not
like
five?
legit. Honestly.
So just come and look for something to go and say and start the conversation.
Yeah.
Because me, these days, I've become very shameless about it. I'll come and say, I stalk you on Instagram. That's the way to start a conversation, right?
I mean, me, I just go and say, hi, how are you?
And this is not to say that me, I can be one kind also sometimes because I know there's a time I was in a meeting and I was a bit annoyed with somebody. Like they said something that I honestly didn't find to make sense. And sometimes when I get vibes of you're trying to show yourself, Holy Spirit activates. So there is a tone I can speak in that sounds very bored. And another thing is know that being curt and being polite are not the same thing. So now you be curt to somebody and you're thinking, no, I'm polite to them. It's not the same thing, right? Being polite is being actually polite. Being curt to your bolt driver is, please use the map. The same. But at the end of the day, yes, sometimes I'll be talking with the most bored and uninterested tone, and doing that, I give the energy I receive back, which is not good. It's not good. But sometimes you put someone in such a situation where now they start to give off the attitude that you are giving them, and then everybody is just acting like immature individuals, right? So we all need to do better, right? This time I was told that if I'm walking on the road,
But that was me. I told her that
that
if
was
I
back
was
in the day.
lost, if I was lost and I needed directions, I would not ask her because her face just does not look encouraging.
But look at us now. I will not say more than that.
Ah!
But yeah, so in case you are a recovering snob, presently a snob, or you're like the most bubbly and cheerful person that ever did exist, let us be conscious about how we're coming
Yeah.
here because everybody have their own issues.
Like
Honestly.
honestly.
And just because you're now getting small money like this, you're not feeling like anything. There are some people who have more money than you that are not shining it. Now be feeling yourself, carrying yourself like this, carrying yourself like this. I'm sorry, but then it's immature. We're all about like say we were adulting. Adulting is only a scam when you make it a scam, right? So at the end of the day, you're growing from I guess depending on your parents to living by yourself. But honestly, with that snobbish tendency or that snobbish attitude, you're acting like you're experiencing puberty.
I mean, yeah, because honestly, at the end of the day, right, like the process of growth, like we keep on saying, like growth cuts across different things, right? And so, like, if you're not able to effectively relate with people, because I mean, think about it, if you have the snob tendency, by the time you've interacted with, let's say, five people, three out of the five have an impression that they don't like you, and that's not good for your relationships going forward because let's say one day you need this person's help and then they remember that you were rude to them when you met at XYZ place. You get, so they kind of put you um aside. So at the end of the day, like that whole concept of understanding that you being able to relate with people in a way that's polite is important for your growth and journey in life. Not just to make them feel good. It's nice when you make people feel good. Trust me, life will be better for you. But just giving them that basic dignity, like
Yeah.
and just being conscious of it. I feel like there's nobody that should. Well, life still there'll always be good people, but like it's something you can learn. It's definitely something you can learn. Be conscious of it. Make the effort and avoid being that snobbish person.
Yeah. And I also
It's not
think
attractive.
if you experience the wrath of the snob, I think it reaches a point where you shouldn't allow it to affect how you are as a
Yeah,
person.
yeah,
You don't
yeah,
allow
yeah.
people's badness to now
Yeah,
make
to
you
make
bad.
you because listen, like that's something like I at some point, being in Nigeria, like and having to deal with people constantly giving me bad
This
attitude.
auntie,
Like I didn't become snobbish, but then I developed the habit to see I will call you out. I'm sorry. I will say it like obviously not in a very I don't have the capacity to be like rude. But like I would say it probably with a smile on my face and you know that you need to readjust the way you're
yeah,
talking
because I
to
remember
somebody.
when please, by the way, please bought this chair. Anyway,
I'm gonna cut it out.
we will not cut
I will cut it
we will
out.
not cut it. Anyway, so the place we went to buy furniture, and the man initially was a bit
We have to call him out. Like, Oga, what's going
and
on?
even the guy that was supposed to be carrying the transport guy was also rude. And I'm like, I don't appreciate how Nigerian sellers have become. Like, people have no value for their customers anymore. People are rude. Like, people are really rude. And it's not necessary because I come to you with nice, like, I'm sorry, let me not suffer for the sins of Nigerian girls, as people call it. Because whatever it is that's making you give me such a bad attitude, it's quite irritating. First of all, I'm paying you, okay? And even if I wasn't, just be proper, like just be proper. So I'm like, guy, like no, I don't, because I've been seeing it consistently. You go to buy. I'm not mentioning the particular group of people. I don't want to say, so I'm not sound like it. But they are my people, not. But see, you, it's just become a lot. It's just become a lot. And as you say, yes, Nigeria is stressful, this and that, and everything. But you're also stressing people, your attitude, right?
You don't have to see that something is real, that it's a fact, does not need to make it to become the truth. So, if for example, yes, life is hard, people are rude, and it gets under your skin. You don't now have to adopt that and then now make it the norm, because I feel like a lot of times some of the problems that we have in Nigeria is because we've accepted these things as the norm. And so it's like, okay, everybody is rude. Me self, I cannot come and be the polite one that they will be stepping on my toes and then they will be treating me anyhow. So develop tough skin.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know, the whole country is rude.
Because like with the particular event we're talking about, I know when I went before, I'm not too much.
Yeah, isn't it?
But like I went earlier, yeah, and there were people who were giving off attitude, bad vibes, right? But at least there were people who I was talking to that, like they're nice and everything, and I just continued being myself. Like let me talk to the people who are being nice, and before you know it, those people say they calm down. They actually, like I saw it. You know that thing where from when this person walked in and when you are leaving, you're like,
oh, so if you talk to me, so you actually can
so
smile.
just be yourself. I pray that God grants you favor that wherever you are, there's somebody who's nice like you, and you just continue being yourself. You might like just put them as don't talk to them.
Yeah.
But
Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up.
Just be yourself. Like just be yourself. Because even my mom does this thing in the market. If you see somebody looking stressed, like the seller looking stressed or angry or something, she's going to make extra. Yesterday we were in the market and me and her were just being ourselves. And even I'm sure if it was the seller that wanted to stay in our shop, should have accommodated us. Because at the end of the day, I was also telling her, if you help somebody, it helps you also. Like you feel better. The stress of the country won't actually psychological. So as they carry yourself. I'm not saying
grace.
Be graceful. Graceful is not snobbish. Yeah, grace is not snobbish. Like if you know how to walk as if you have books on your head, but yet
you don't need to stick your nose up in the air.
Oh, bam.
And that ends today's
Music grace. Yeah, so this was a quick rant because it I'll get to hear. Because if I want to, I can be snobbish. I can't be. I can't.
Wisdom is not.
And then you now start to think maybe I look too simple. Yesterday, Malam in the market asked me how is school. I was like, school has finished.
Yeah.
So maybe because I look like it's more shy. That is why I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, but
It's a wrap, y'all.
rap yo.
Copyright, come on, copyright. Do they also copyright when you sing the song?
All the people doing cover.
I don't think they monetize. I don't think people monetize on covers.
But yeah, thank you for watching this video.
Subscribe,
Like,
share,
comment,
everything.
tell a friend,
Tell another friend.
and then
Follow us on Instagram.
please do download my book.
Oh yes, the link will be
Fine.
what they call that place again? Description.
Yeah, and pray for us that we up our game.
Bye.
Bye.